Good morning, everyone. Let me turn this around. I'm here today to do a short episode 1, on grandparents raising grandchildren, and more specifically, grandparents raising troubled grandchildren. Um, in my specific case right now, I am raising my 14-year-old teenage grandson, and he has been diagnosed with borderline personality traits. They did not say he had borderline personality yet because they don't like to say that. But the psychiatrist said he definitely has it. We just can't diagnose it as that yet. And borderline personality, they don't have a magic cure. All they can do is kind of treat the symptoms. And he also has ODD, obsessive defiance disorder, and he's got trauma from living with his mentally ill mother, and he basically, his father wasn't in the picture, but there was multiple other men that were, and they were troubled as well. So yeah, that's slight background. We've had him for 4 years. My grandson, he's lived with us for 4 years. It was a long, drawn out CPS battle that was painful in itself while we were having problems. And the problems have just progressed and gotten worse. He is in counseling. We were in DBT counseling. We got kicked out. We are still in counseling. We are now on probation. I don't have magic answers because we are going through HE double hockey sticks. It's rough. It is rough. The only tools that I have, or that I've been through it before with his mother, and I'll tell you, all I get is pretty much scorn when I bring that up to anyone, counselors, probation officers, teachers, whatever, because he's an individual. And yes, he is. And don't I want him to succeed? And yes, I do. But I know what I'm seeing. I went through it, and I'm going through it again. And that is one of the hardest things for me to deal with, is that I have gone through it, I'm going through it again, and nobody wants to give me credit for knowing what I'm talking about. Which, depending on where you go for counseling, and if you can afford it, get your own psychiatrist. Go through your family doctor and get a psychiatrist. If you cannot, you have to go through the community health system, and they will try to help you, and I hope that they can. But I have not had the greatest luck, and I have been going through this system now for 4 years, and I went through it previously 20 years ago, and it didn't do much good then either. But I will try to help with anything I possibly can. And if it's just a forum to help people speak and talk to each other, that's fine too. Whatever I can do. Because, man, I'll tell you, I have needed people to reach out to. I have needed advice. I have needed something positive to happen. And so many times it just hasn't been there. Almost makes me want to cry. It's rough, y'all. It is. And so for any of you out there, I feel you. I know. And yes, day to day is all you can do. So for today, I think that's my speech. I wanted to show you a flyer. And now I'm sure that this varies from state to state. But one help that we found, and we found it through my husband and a Facebook, and a lady helped us out in our state in Michigan, and we lived in Texas before, and there was something similar. So I know other states probably have something similar. Contact your local senior's office and see if they have any kinship help, because our state here has kinship help. And if you are over 55, you can get $300 twice a year, and this is in Michigan, for help. And I'm going to show you this flyer. I'm going to give a good long shot of it. You can get help for, you know, personal needs for the children, if they need clothes for school. I know it's not much, but $600 will get you all your school clothes pretty much, you know, and that's a big help. If you're not quite poor enough to get food stamps and things like that, then you need some help. You know, this is coming out of your pocket. There, many of us are not super poor, but also not rich. You know, living on our retirement, spending our retirement to raise our grandkids, and we need help. So I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to show this to you, and we'll be done for the day. All right. Welcome to my mess. That's my craft room over there, y'all. You gotta give it a break. And there I am. So here you go. Here's the flyer. And I hope this shows up on your screen good. I mean, but look at all those things that can be helped with. So that's from our local senior community office. So get in touch with yours and see what they can maybe do for you. Look, music lessons. $300 towards music lessons. Wouldn't that be awesome? Summer camps. And we did do summer camps this year, y'all. If you don't have anybody else to give you some help, get them in a summer camp. It will make a big difference and you will get a break. And your counselors have information on that. If they go to counseling, ask your counselors. All right, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and it'll, be another day and another day, and we'll get through this. Take it easy.